With the 25th pick of the 2021 MLB Draft, the Oakland Athletics select Max Muncy, a shortstop from Thousand Oaks High School, Thousand Oaks, California. The Minnesota Twins have the next pick.
So a bit of a buzzkill here because we were really hoping that Max Muncy was drafted by the Dodgers so he could go play with the other Max Muncy, who he is not related to, but in a weird, odd coincidence, was actually born on the same day years later as Max Muncy.
And lives in Southern California.
They share the same name and birthday and are going to be both Major League Baseball players. Tell us about him.
Yeah, Max Muncy is a guy that has been seen for the last couple years. Stand out of the Thousand Oaks high school program. Might have 3 guys drafted and signed out of that team. He is above average across the board. It's tough to see like a now 60 tool. This is the guy that's going to be the superstar. But high school shortstop that can hit, that has track record, that has above average tools across the board. These guys are running out. There's not a lot of guys left. When you throw the tools up on the screen, you're going to see 55, 55, 55, 60. This is another one of those guys, and there's not that many more left.
How cool is that? I'm looking it up right now. Max Muncy, the LA Dodger Max Muncy, was drafted in the 5th round by the Oakland Athletics in the 2012 draft.
Name, location, same birthday.
As a third baseman, yeah, left side of the infield.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Now, if he can have the discipline at the plate that Max Muncy does, have the walk to strikeout ratio that Max Muncy does, is the plate discipline in there? And is that a big characteristic of not only Max, but other guys?
I'll admit, I saw him once this spring. I think it was his worst game of the year, so I had a little bit of bad taste in my mouth, watched him swing and miss like 6 times. The day before I was there, he had a grand slam and I think another home run. So I caught him on a bad day where there was some swing and miss. That's not really a part of his game. He's got a chance to hit and hit for power. There's a little bit of both. You probably have to dial it in a little bit. But this guy, like I said, he's a little bit of everything. Maybe not that 70, but not a lot of guys have 70s in this draft anyway.
So are you that guy? If the restaurant's really good, you still have to go back a second time because he had a granny and another hit? Why don't you just leave and say, I love that guy?
It turns out a week in Southern California is running up my expense enough. They could let me go back again.
Okay.
I'd love to. If anyone's watching this in charge of my expense account.
That makes sense.